Oh, wait, no, I want that one. Why? Oh, there it is. We're playing today. We're playing Medicant Core. Maybe. Well, you're in luck then, my friend. You are in luck. All right, boop, boop. No, I don't like Bolt. Is this? This is no. It's not a vehicle. Demir repurposing bay. Is that the? No, it's not what I thought it was. Is Bay in here? Because it could be in here. I think I could put it in here. I don't think this is a Forsaken Monument deck. I don't think it's a Paradox Engine deck either. I mean, maybe it could be. I want... Ugh. I think I want these. Hmm. Riptide is funny. Wouldn't say it's amazing, though. Probably better than... No, I want to try the... No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Double Mindslaver is funny. I don't think I have room for this axe. It is a cool card, though. Just don't think I can get it in here. Okay, I don't think I need Ulamog the Defiler. I'm alive? I know. It's been about 10 days, I think. Such is life, I suppose. And I think I'm going to be edgy and just get rid of a plains, because I want to actually play the game. Alright, there we go. This is what we're starting with. We're here with Medicant Core, Guide Light. 2 mana X3. Its power equal to the number of artifacts you control. It has start your engines, and then when you have max speed, you can pay 1 to copy all of your artifacts that you cast. There are not too many phenomenal artifacts to actually copy, and you also have to like actually have them. But it's worth trying. I've played against it a couple times, and I remember one game where it did sort of go crazy, but I don't know. I mean, some of the good artifacts don't do anything with their second copy, and some of them are legendary. So, I don't... It's possible, though. We're going to try it. Sculpting steel seems worth it, so we're going to craft that, even though it's a mythic, and I will suffer in silence. And Cloud Key I have not had before, so we're going to try that one, too. Actually, wait. Yeah, alright. I could run Thoughtcast and stuff, but this is what we... I mean, I gotta make room for 99 cards. This is the first chunk of 99. Send it. Not much to say. Well, knowing me, it is certainly possible. "30-second queue in the first game." Is it trying to find me Keenan's? Is it actually? Let's calm down here. All right, maybe not. Well, it's a lot of planes for a minute drain. Alright, first game. On the play, best thing you can do. That. Do they have like Force of Vigor? Alright, cool. That was a good first game. I'm glad I played against that. That was fun. Alright, moving on. Opponent had, I think, Force of Vigor in their hand. It could have been Endurance, but let's be real. I don't know why you'd play that. In fact, I'd probably lose if they blow up my my artifact there. They don't even need a second target. I kind of need it to untap with that, or I was completely screwed. Big yikes. Big yikes. Cave is going to be vital against green? Why is that? Opponent, you don't have a one... Oh, this isn't the creature. I thought it was the creature. This is just Scythus, but, like, you play this instead, so you have better opponents, or weaker opponents. The heck is this? Oh. It's just, this is literally my commander, except it doesn't need the engine. Oh, that's funny. And now it's gone. Let's play that. Ooh, wanted to play this. Uh-oh. Alright, surely there is no punish for not keeping this up. There is no card they could possibly have that makes me wish I really cast this. I played the wrong land on accident. Okay, well, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. We're gonna... I think we're still gonna swing, right? They have to block this, don't they? Okay, my opponent just didn't block. That's a little weird. And fortunately, our opponent conceded before I had to, like, show them anything. I actually had nothing at all to do with this, but I could find something with Inventor's Fair. Alright, yep. Made a little bit of mistake, but not punished. We're too good to be punished, except when we're not. Well, hopefully people just concede and I don't have to show them any artifacts, because if that happens, then the deck is actually pretty good. I'll say that. But if our opponents actually stick around and make me show them, I don't know. I don't know. Is this the demon thing? Top 6. Okay, it just puts them into your hand, and then it doesn't do anything after that. This is also an artifact. This might be just the kind of deck that wants to play this on the artifact side, which is a little weird. But, hey, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess. If this didn't see itself, it would be absolutely miserable. Oh, alright. Don't you do it. Okay, they didn't do it. Do I play Redain? I do sort of like this. Alright. I'm going to play Redain. I don't really have much faith in the artifact side being all that relevant, honestly. And if we lose our board, so be it. I don't know. This could have gone both ways. Opponent chose not to play a 3/3 that would have actually been pretty good at blocking. I don't think we want Gilded Lotus. Famous last words? I anticipate a board wipe, honestly. Because they didn't cast their commander last turn. And I think I'm okay with that. Although the engine isn't started, maybe that's... If I can race to an ultimate, never run out of cards... You're a fan of the speed mechanic? I like the speed mechanic if it was named something else. Then I would have liked it. If it was like velocity or something, I would have been much more of a fan. So I think I'm going to double swing, get the engine going, and sweep the board. Unless for some reason I find something phenomenal. I did not. Do I want this? I think I actually do. Let me get rid of 2 lands here. And play a land. And yep, we're just going to send it. Alright, Redain didn't do anything. That's for sure. They didn't block? You're insane. Opponent's insane. Opponent's out of their mind. This doesn't have haste, right? Opponent is out of their mind. That is pretty nuts. They're using the Foundation's basics, too. Oh, come on. Why? This like has to be a haste threat. Of course it does. Oh, so annoying. We were so close. Do I keep this? I think I do. Okay, well, is it fortunately? My opponent can actually play their commander. Maybe that's not fortunate. Discard a land and a board wipe? I'm gonna need both the board wipes, so that's a big no. Alright, we're gonna plus again. Get rid of this time. We could get rid of Mox Amber instead. No, we're gonna get rid of the creature. And whoop. And I think I just let that live, because it is just a 1/1. They can cast this twice. Yeah, the day-night cycle was pretty rough, not gonna lie. Well, the land tax gets all the lands out of the way, so that works out pretty nice for him. Okay, do I kill this? Unfortunately, I think I have to. So, I'm gonna do it now. So I'm kind of close to doing cool things. I can get rid of these two. Keep the time wipe. No, I want the Tails End. Alright, I think I'm just getting rid of this. Yeah, things are not working out too well right now. I want the land. Yep, no, I don't have a choice. I need every card in my hand, so... I can play this and go get what? The One Ring? Key to the Archive is interesting. I think the One Ring is just... Like, how is this not the right thing to take? There's just... I mean, I don't know how I don't take this. I'm losing my Tezzeret, but the One Ring is just a... I mean, it's the One Ring. Yep. Why is it... Why is it letting me... I can't activate this. Oh, yes I can because of Tezzeret. Alright, good thing I noticed that. Good thing I noticed that. Tezzeret lets me activate it. Okay, they did not cast both their creatures at pre-combat. A little interesting. Guess it doesn't really matter. Cyclonic Rift is good. I do have the mana? No, I don't. No, I don't. This doesn't tap for mana anymore. Bouncing Kali is annoying, but it does sort of reset, like, everything ever, which might just be fine. This, just in play, is not too big of a deal, at least. Opponent is struggling with priority at the first possible juncture. This is why I detest, despise, and hate tap lands. I think I am... Yeah. So... Can I take a round of damage? It would be quite helpful to take a round of damage right now. I think I'm going to. I could -5/-5 on one of these creatures. Probably the indestructible one. Should have kept the planes? No, there's no way. There's no way. Wouldn't have gotten this far if I did that. Yeah, I think I'll just... -5/-5 the Predator here, and then I can time wipe without, hopefully, an indestructible creature. This also means my opponent goes another turn without using their commander's ETB. Alright. Opponent, it was not this that was robbing me of priority. So there's something else going on. Five, 6, 7. Yeah, that's fine. It's, I mean, all things considered, not that much damage. My opponent kills their own commander. That's nuts. I guess so, yeah, I mean... And then they only find one thing. It's a 4/3 angel. That's kind of weird. Alright, well... I suppose I will... hopefully not lose the One Ring. That would be ideal. We can... pick up our thing. At this point, I think I really want to do this, so I'm going to... And can I spend this mana? No. I can cast my commander, but I'd rather leave up Cyclonic Rift and Tail's End. But I do have to actually play the game soon, or I will lose. This is... Okay, because I have Cyclonic Rift, I'm going to actually just play this. If it wasn't for Cyclonic Rift, I would not do that. People who are slow should not be allowed priority. Well, that's just... that's pretty... I wouldn't have any opponents. I wouldn't have anyone to play against. A lot of people are really, really, really slow. Alright, so they got only one thing again. It is damage related, though, which is kind of concerning. I drew Flare. I can cast this, and then what? Copy my... or find something to copy. Paradox engine? I mean, at this point, it's almost winning the game on its own. Yeah, alright. There is no reason to cast a copy of this. It is a legendary. And the clock is slightly... No, I'm going to draw later, because, I mean, I'd just go to discard. I have Flare up, so... So I really need to win next turn, and it's pretty likely the One Ring Paradox Engine sort of, you know, wins, so... We'll see. I don't know if it's correcting your spelling, but it keeps saying concede instead of concede. Cast this, return an angel or human. So that's 5 damage, which is fine. And what does this do? Nothing without the other side. This doesn't have haste or anything. Yep, so this is just 5 damage. Opponent proceeded to not cast. I was kind of hoping they would, you know, cast something else. That would be nice. I suppose they will. I mean, it is lethal. They didn't cast it. Opponent just didn't cast it. All right, you got it. I mean, kicking this was lethal with the One Ring trigger. But they said, nah. All right, so we have to win this turn. So there's no reason not to tap this. And see the fact you're extremely stupid. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We've all been there. All right, so... Land, tap that, blue, and then draw, because again, this is our last turn anyways. I have to play this in order to win this game, so... Actually using our commander. Look at that. Artifact. Yeah, double artifact. Alright. There's a pretty good chance I just... Let's see, they have 1 red up, and it wasn't Lightning Bolt. I mean, I had Lightning Bolt covered, but... Alright, yeah, we got there. So, we're basically gonna draw our whole deck... But if this was, let's say this was not alive. Okay, we're drawing to Swiftfoot Boots. We're drawing to Swiftfoot Boots, so I could just draw a bunch and then give this haste out of the command zone. So I would have found lethal with an empty board. Alright, yeah, so I didn't necessarily need my commander alive when I untapped. Interesting game. Our opponent gave us a lot of time, that's for sure. I learned that I still detest tap lands, and will now take out some of the tap lands that feel completely stupid, like this one. I think there was a second one in here. I think the artifact ones can stay. That one triggers the thing. Yeah, that one's stupid. Alright. Such a beautiful win. Well, I mean, yeah. Suppose it was. I don't know if I like all these snow arts. Actually, is that even the snow? Why is it? It like looks like the snow border, but it's not the snow border. I don't know. I don't know if I like it. Darksteel Citadel? I can probably get away with that one. Fomori Vault? Can probably get away with that one too. I sort of want Thoughtcast, I think. I want Thoughtcast. First time here, you're Brazilian. Watched one of my videos playing with Vraska. Oh, that goes way back. Like the deck in the videos? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I haven't made any videos in 10 days. Okay. Wait, is that all I wanted to do? I feel like... No, I wanted Thoughtcast and stuff. This is the weirdest mono green brawl deck you've ever seen? Yeah. Okay, is there just like a visual bug with blue cards right now? Is it just a... Is there something wrong with the game, or did I change a setting? Because they're all like this weird blue. I'm not sure what's going on. Is it every blue card? No, it's not every blue card. My chair is squeaking. I mean, Reality Heist works too, actually. There's not enough room for every card I want. Okay, that can go away. I at least want Thoughtcast. Emery is... so many options. I don't know. I don't want to go too heavy on creatures, though. I do run sweepers, so... just send it like that. I need a new chair. Alright. Mono red. Mono red with a snap keep. Does that mean Ragavan? Ragavan. Apparently not. Alright, well. That's busted. You got it. Well, that's not good. My opponent kept their entire hand. Great. Can't wait. Winter Moon? Okay. Yep, that's Chromebox. That's the best mono red opener I've ever seen in my life. Alright. You got it. Duels of the Planeswalkers had 4 players, actually. Yeah. Duels 20... No, all of them, right? Two-headed giant. But Magic Arena, I mean, can they make money making that? Probably not, so why would they? Why would Wizards do anything that doesn't make a bunch of money? This hand is kind of terrible, actually. This hand is slightly less terrible, but still not great. Alright, surely the Grixis removal deck does have mono 3-drops. Alright, looks like that might actually be the case. Alright. But they did red? They did do red. That's a Wayfarer's Bauble. Alright. Kind of interesting. Repurposing Bay, your beloved? We'll see. Alright. No land. Life is pain. I just needed a land so bad I can't even think straight. Land, please? Okay, so... Oops, I didn't mean to swing that. That doesn't matter. I imagine there's a bunch of board wipes and whatnot. I can get 2 repurposing bays. I don't really think the second one's all that useful, but you know what? It just gives me something to do, so... 2 repurposing bays. Alright, opponent can't handle it. Thought the missing the land drop was lights out, but I guess it wasn't. Interesting. So we untap. And then now that we... Well, I don't know. Let's say our opponent had a sweeper or something. I really don't know. Let's assume we did not have a board untapping. These would be quite annoying to deal with, but it is kind of hard to activate 2 in the same turn cycle. But a second one gives me protection against like a removal spell or something, so cool. And way later, I suppose both would be relevant every turn, but at the point in which I am using 2 a turn, I probably already won. Or the game has reached a conclusion. I played Two-Headed Giant in duels a lot with my friends. And then when there's 3 of us, the 4th person would be like screaming at whoever they were on a team with because they didn't agree with the plays being made. Like that one guy playing slivers and just freaking out because I didn't do what he wanted. And then he's just like does all the bad plays to throw the game for us, and then I won without him. Oh man. I don't think it was ranked. Yeah, I don't think it was ranked. Yeah, it would just throw you in there with anybody. And most people, most people aren't, like, phenomenal at Magic, so it's just funny to watch. Alright, it's Cody. Haven't played against Cody in a long time. But it is like a 5-color, like, nonsense kind of thing. At the end of the day, anyways. Cody gets rid of Pirate's Pillage. That is a thing that happened. You got it. I'm just gonna cast Mox Amber. I don't feel like holding it up. That's a colorless land. That's a colorless land. So, do I cast my commander? I think I do. This is a well, I mean, yeah, I guess it's fine. Actually, yeah, never mind. Everything's fine. That's a Stone Rain into a Crashing Footfalls, which, can they cast that? Wait, how does that work? Of course they can cast it. Why wouldn't they be able to cast that? Silly me. Alright. I guess we're playing against Clown Fiesta. Seasons passed into a board wipe. What? Okay. You got it. By all means, cast your board wipe. Well, I sort of have to negate the Stone Raid now. Well, I in no way, shape, or form care about Thoughtseize. That's for sure. Okay. Well, eventually they'll run out of cards, right? And stop having perfect Cody rolls every time. Well, if they cast the ramp spell, they shuffle away the approach. They proceeded to shuffle away approach the second sun. Interesting. This costs 5, so I can cast it this turn, right? Pretty sure I can. I see no reason not to. Yep, alright. Oh, no, we're not out of cards. No, why would it be out of cards? Well, that's, again, another strange card. You can't cast Approach the Second Sun off of it. It's okay, we'll shuffle to the top. That would be funny. So my opponent did find it with Final Parting, and I don't have a counterspell. I'm also just dead to the third land destruction spell. Alright, yeah, my opponent just, like, I don't know, my opponent's playing the jankest of jank Cody, but unfortunately I don't have what I need to win, so. Lost to the big jank. Well, I mean, I don't know, did we just draw? I mean, they did blow up 2 of my lands, so maybe that's just not a valid concern. No, I don't think we drew bad. We drew a lot of top-heavy things, like, well, that's just gonna happen. You know, I think I'm gonna take out Ulamog. I think we're gonna take that one out. I could run borderline anything else ever, actually. Is there a mana rock that I'm not running? That would make sense. Yeah, we can run Cold Steel Heart. Let's just do that. I don't think Ulamog makes sense. Or, I mean, it does. It's not like it doesn't, but let's do something more artifact-centric. I don't think I've put 10 mana in play a single game yet. Okay. This could be a good Rhystic Study game. Game, I really need you to not do that to me, please. Just like, it screams out to the heavens that I have Wash Away. Opponent didn't respect it, though. Opponent did not respect it. They wanted to leave up Swords to Plowshares so bad. Which I suppose was somewhat moderately reasonable. I will play this as an artifact. Alright, I'm going to run this out. I don't care. And they have sweepers and stuff. What does this do? You know what? Just because the backside of this is so not relevant to me, I'm going to just stop a board wipe from being cast. Low mana evasive aggro. Or be in the 99 to supplement another commander. No, you don't have to play a bunch of small creatures. You most certainly do not have to do that. I'm not going to do that. You could. You could. But I think it's fine the other way around. Playing just a few creatures. Whoop. I'm going to Portable Hole my opponent's land because I have Redain in play. I think so far this commander in general is not very exciting, but I kind of knew that going in. Copying, like, random artifact creatures is kind of meh. You just lose to a sweeper. If I had, like, 5 creatures in play or something. Like this 2 Ginger Brutes. Bask in my glory, opponent. Bask in my glory. Swords of Plowshares. Do I counter this? Seems important for my opponent, so yeah. A Call Pakal? What? I don't recognize the name, so I'm gonna have to say no? Oh, cool, I drew a land. Great. I'm gonna hold on to the land, I think. My opponent's in no position to play around anything, but I'm gonna hold it anyways. Honestly, maybe I should have just let the swords go. I don't know. Redain is pretty good. Lion Sash does not exile any... Wait, no, lands, right? I drew another land. Cool. Yep, lands. So 1, 2, so it can be a 3/3 and trade, which I think I'm totally fine with, right? Because they are the deck that they are. So we just trade. I can just recast my commander anyways. They probably don't trade. They didn't eat that with the Lion Sash. I think that would have just been better. But alright. They didn't activate the Lion Sash at all. Interesting. Copying Wormcoil and Cityscape Leveler? No, I don't think Wormcoil's where you want to be. But Cityscape's fine. Wormcoil, it's kind of not good. Well, I drew a card with text on it. And then I drew nothing. Ugh. Ugh. So do they trade now? Surely. Nope. Well, they don't want to eat my Redain because they can just get it with the Virtue. Alright, they just ate Redain. Opponent's playing really weird. They just didn't activate this last turn. I don't know why. In fact, I couldn't have swung if they did. So this is 7 mana. They can't cast that. This is 6 mana in play right now. Spell Pierce could be useful here. Especially Heuristic Study. Alright, or just nothing. That works too. Opponent is swinging. What's happening? Aha, farewell. So I do get to draw. Do I Spell Pierce this? I think I do. I think it's important to Spell Pierce this. I'd like to keep my stuff. And I actually drew a thing here that actually has text on it. That's pretty cool. So, key to the archive, right? I could get the Might Stone and be happy that way. I think I really do want key to the archive, though. Especially how I can make 2 of them. Okay, I don't really like any of these. See if the second one gives me a better card here. This can win against, this can win against Ketramos because it doesn't really kill you too quickly. I can just scam win with approach here. I can get the midnight clock with the second one. Assuming my opponent doesn't blow it up or something. They also have to be a bit careful. Ristic study with approach is kind of funny. If I got flying out of nowhere, they would be dead. Is there a single card in my deck that can kill my opponent here? I don't think I can find anything. I don't think there's anything to find. This can kill Ketramos, and then they can chump with this. That's probably just a good idea, right? It does mean I'm not casting Approach the Second Sun. I think that's okay. Alright. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It is lethal. I can copy it and do double -5/-5. I forgot. I was thinking to draw 2 off of the second one, but I just kill both their creatures. Sweet. Interesting. This Lion Sash probably should have been a little bit larger. I don't think it could have been big enough to be a 5 or a 6/6 to survive this, though. Like in the long run, But it certainly should have been eating all the lands. And instead of this ghost vacuum, which was just kind of weird. Ketramos here is also a bit sketchy when you're this low, but it is an indestructible creature. Like, it doesn't matter too much. I'm not a red deck or anything like that. And this could still win the game. Sweet. That was kind of weird games so far that don't involve a massive board. If I had a massive board that game, I was probably completely screwed. The Ketramos has like 15 board wipes. Okay. Oh wow, it's Zareth Sand. I haven't seen this in... Oh wow, when I played it? A year ago? No, longer than a year ago. Okay. Can I keep this hand? Probably not. It's a mana rock. Do I need it? Do I want it? I think that's okay. There's also a chance I can copy it. Can I get to 6 by the time I... Yeah, maybe. This is a blue-black control deck. Well, at least mine was. So, we'll see. Yet another matchup where if I was a bunch of creatures, it would probably be a complete nightmare. There's no way you counter this, right? Wow, they do counter that. I would never counter that. Always counter the payoffs. I don't like countering mana. I'll take it, though. Do you counter... This one makes a little bit more sense to counter, I guess. I mean, you countered a Mind Stone, so how do you not counter a Power Stone? Either because they don't have one, or They want it to draw a card instead. Looking for a land, maybe? Not sure. Definitely looking for a land. Ooh, don't have it. Get wrecked. Alright, so robot. Play robot. Play this. No kick. Looks like there's fatal push. No, just spell pierce. Okay. Again, just send it. Oh, well, at that point it makes sense. They have to actually spend their mana on things. Okay, so play this pre-combat. Alright. And I can't really do anything else, so. Good old mana drain. Okay. Not sure I can beat that enchantment. Feels better as an aggro deck? Well, if that's the case, I'm not interested in playing it. And I don't fully agree. So I can play it again, and then what? Ah, if I named construct... Alright. I really have no use for my own copy of this, but it's the best permanent in play, so... It is what it is. And I'm not really enthralled with any of my options. Might as well just take this. Maybe I shouldn't even have played it because I had the second Sun Shadow. Yeah, looks like I'm going to spin the midnight clock pretty heavily here. Oh, maybe not. I mean, I'm going to spend all the mana on it anyways, but... very likely my opponent bounces it before I get to do that. Notion Thief would have just been fine. They probably should have just let the midnight clock happen. I don't think that was a good idea at all. Okay, well, I'll take that then. Yeah, I don't think that's what my opponent should have done there. That just resolved. Alright, didn't expect that. Oh, I forgot about Notion Thief. I'm an idiot. I just talked about Notion Thief, and then I just played into Notion Thief like an idiot. Of course, yeah. Alright, whatever. I'm an idiot. Played right into Notion Thief and a counter spell that... Yeah, I just punted the game there. Whoops. I was probably losing anyways, but... Whatever. I certainly sped up that process. I certainly sped up the process. It's kind of funny. Maybe I just subconsciously wanted to concede, so I just found the Emrakul Promise End line. Opponent has packed the negation. Oh boy. And Chroma. I gave the player base 10 days to get used to Chromox since I've been gone, so I expect this to be in basically every deck at this point. Opponent gets rid of Pact the Negation. Alright, you got it. And then they have Spell Snare. Oh, great. Fun. Well, this is basically, you play this instead of Teferi to have weaker opponents. So I'm sure I'll have a whole boatload of fun here. So, Trinket Mage, yep. Oh, just another counterspell. Great. Opponent has a mana leak on top of their deck. Suppose that's not a land. And they didn't have a land, so it works out. Let's play our commander, I guess. Okay. Something I could have done about that. I mean, I could have played around it, but it's not really getting me anywhere. Opponent misses a land again. Oh boy. I proceed to draw nothing exciting. Spell Pierce is pretty good when your opponent's missing land drops. Well, they had a really good opening chunk of cards. It's just not going anywhere now. But to be fair, I haven't actually done anything myself, so... Every blue-white deck is Teferi in different forms. Well, mine isn't. Where's your logic now? Haha. Alright, well, we need cards, and we need them, like, quickly. Interesting. What does this do? Okay. Forgot this had prowess. That's funny. Well, if they're not going to cast their commander, I guess I should deal with this. Okie dokie. Okay. A call pakal? You mean anim pakal? I'm so confused. Oh, should I be activating this? Am I an idiot? Did I just throw the game? I think I just threw the game. Okay, correction. I almost threw the game. Alright, I may have threw the game. Okay, I didn't throw the game. So... I was one off. Oh, this game sucks. Oh, this game sucks. It worked. Oh my goodness, it actually worked. Oh, okay. I thought it wasn't gonna work. I don't know what to do from here now, though, but we did the thing. Oh my goodness, I thought I was doomed. Alright, so tap. I still don't feel super confident about things, but you never know. And then play you. Uh. Alright, well, they had it. Oh, so close. I need it to have a counter spell. Tails End, wasn't it? Tap there, do that. Yep, no, they just... Dang. Oh well. Yep, that just didn't get there. Crazy game, though. Crazy game. I guess I could have done the One Ring, but I'd have to do it that very turn. That doesn't seem... That just doesn't seem likely. I would have only drew one. Yeah, no, I don't think that was the right line. Could have maybe done something on my opponent's turn instead. No, it still winds up being the same. It's just the same. No. Is Thassa in Brawl? Which one? The mono blue one that flickers things? That's like an enchantment? That one's in the game. Yeah, I have no idea why the creature version of this would be better. Like, every opponent I've played against would just completely and utterly ignore all of my creatures. Because most of the creatures I'd have to play are kind of terrible. Oh, great. Oh, can't do anything about that. At least it's the bad version of Nicol Bolas. At least it seems so far. So that's a plus. Let's get rid of that. Let's play this. I can play this? Get Paradox Engine or the One Ring? Probably the One Ring? I think that's slightly better. Probably a good idea to block this. They could have cast Nicol Bolas, right? They chose not to. So is Ashiok a problem? It can be a problem. I wouldn't say it is currently. And neither is this, right? Unless it randomly steals something good, which, I mean, wouldn't be the first time. So probably have to sweep the board. And Portable Hole feels a little pointless. I'm just not gonna even bother. There's nothing in my exile that I care about. Oh, they have the One Ring, actually. That's a bit of an issue. Or a copy of the One Ring with surgical thingy. But other than that, I don't care if they ultimate the Ashiok. Or at least I can win if they do, I should say. Although maybe I just can't. My best bet is my opponent accidentally ends their own existence with the One Ring. Which I don't think is going to happen. I think my opponent's going to go ahead and not do that. Yeah, we just nothing I did there mattered in the I think the game was over when they cast a 2-mana removal spell. I should have conceded. I should have also just not cast my commander for the quadrillionth time, because your 2-mana commander dies to basically every card in the game right now. What is this? Okay. It's one of the certainly one of the cards I've seen before. Another... No, I don't think I need it. My opponent got rid of Aurelia the War Leader. Alright. Sure. So, I think I am playing my commander. Not even sure what I'm hoping for here. Okay, that's slightly problematic. Actually might be greatly problematic. Do I play Solemn Simulacrum? Or do I play one of these? No, I'll play this. I don't think my opponent's going to block, so... Although blocking has merit, it would stop the engine. Alright, how greedy is it? Black players are super greedy. Opponent is max greed. Nice. We take those. We take the greed. Although, to be fair, a 3-2 is actually pretty good here. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, good old Esper Sentinel. Well, sort of changes all my ideas here. I just basically have to play this now. I didn't get it. Why would I? Can I reanimate something that makes sense? Nope. So... I guess this one, get rid of... this. Can I swing? I don't think swinging has any... It just doesn't seem like that's a good idea. Did they not draw a card? I can't tell. I wasn't looking. I don't think they drew a card. If they're done making 3-2s, I should get rid of the only 3-2 in play. So I can get the One Ring. Well, we're slowly getting there. Let's see here. What do? I can cast my commander. And then what? Play this? Okay. Lightning Helix does go face. I don't see any life gain if I can survive 13 turns. Maybe I can surprise the face? That would be funny. Audric is interesting. I haven't seen Audric in play in millennia. Oh, it gives itself haste? Wait, why does it do that? Oh, because of that. Alright, so... Never mind. Nothing ended up mattering. 14. Alright, you got it. Yep. Silly me. Nothing ended up mattering. I needed to Lightning Helix something, but... Silly me. Silly me, I guess. We really did have... We had a lot of outs that game, for sure. Just didn't draw any. Actually, I had a metric boatload of outs, and I didn't draw any. Then they thought seized my swords. I have noticed we are either getting basically all the mana rocks or all the really expensive cards. And I need a game where that doesn't happen. Would be kind of nice. Okay, I've never seen that in the command zone before. That's interesting. It does not lead with a green 1-drop, although this might be the only commander that is green that might not want to do that. I think we're just gonna send this. I know I can copy it with my commander later, but I'm just gonna send it. That's like so far down the road. Well, that's pretty good. Do I... Well, I can't do anything, so I guess I'm not doing anything at all. Interested in card selection? I thought about Reality Heist and stuff. What did they just do? Outcraft. Okay. I think I just play the Midnight Clock. I know it gives my opponent this thing, but it lets me untap and play Teferi, which, if they don't kill it, I just sort of win the game. Although they do have the answer for it. I almost don't expect them to cast... Oh, they do, okay. I was gonna say, like, if you want to Storm, maybe it makes sense to do that later. But now I'm seeing probably nothing matters anyways, because you're just mono green elves. So I can block this and leave up Counterspell. My opponent has a boatload of mana, but suppose this is untapping with Teferi, which, as we know, is basically the best thing you can do in the game. Well, no, it's not, but it's the best thing you can, one of the best things you can do in the game. They'll go infinite. It's a combo deck. I see. Well, suppose Counterspell will have to put in some serious work. I don't think I'd be surprised by a Counterspell out of nowhere. Do I counter the Nylea? Real top card, blah, blah, blah. I kind of want to, but I also... I don't know. Alright, well, my opponent cast it, so I guess I will. Alright, I'm gonna need something sweeper-esque. I'm gonna need it, like, right now. Okay, deck, you know what to do. They're all in there. There's a bunch of them. Can we draw one, please? If not, I think I just die on the spot. Of course I don't draw one. I can play this on Defiler? Maybe I just do Outcast to draw a card? Or to float a mana? Does that mana matter? I don't know. This deck, I mean, this strategy only matters to... Like, the only thing that matters is finding a sweeper. I could have maybe... No, that didn't matter. That didn't matter. So 4. Alright. Well, the top card is of no use. Every message would be highlighted now? Oh boy. What does this do? Just trap more mana? Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't outright win the game, but I guess that's a thing that's happening now. 5. So they make a bunch of ooze. Okay. I mean, nothing matters other than a sweeper. Please, sweeper, one time? Come on. Of course not. Sweeper, please, come on. Come on, game. Oh, there's so many in my deck. We're just totally fine if we have a sweeper. We're so fine if we have a sweeper. Oh, come on. Oh. So many board wipes, bro. Just not seeing them. What is going on? I'm drawing, like, the bad parts of my deck. Or I'm drawing the wrong parts of my deck in the wrong matchups. I have a bunch of slow mana against control decks. I have a bunch of random jank against the aggro. I have no sweepers against the creature decks. Like, I'm just drawing bad. Just drawing bad. And all of the, like, the reality heists and stuff, finding artifacts, doesn't actually get me out of that. Ugh. Nightmare. So many hits. Is this the 4? It is. Alright. Well, it is yet again another matchup where my commander sort of dies immediately. So hopefully it somehow doesn't. Oh look, it died immediately. Wow, who would have guessed? Fascinating. Oh, don't also have a mana rock. Oh, come on. Why do they always have it? Why do they always have it, chat? Oh, come on. Can't even cast anything now. I'm having a meltdown. Well, on the bright side, my opponent's commander is, meh. But, I don't know if that matters. So I have all the mana in the world, and then I can Paradox Engine. Yeah, this itself is not... this doesn't really matter, fortunately. The Wishclaw Talisman, though, they can never actually give me the Wishclaw Talisman, because I'll basically win on the spot. So they don't really want to ever do that. And, I mean, that does mean I don't want to find the One Ring, because I don't want my opponent to just, like, take it. But I'm still gonna do that, I think. Yeah. Paradox Engine's the important bit here, so I can probably lose the One Ring and still win. And if they don't have a discard and they Wishclaw for one, then I just basically win with the Wishclaw, so... Wishclawing for a discard spell just doesn't... It's just not a really good line. It's not a super successful way to go about things, I don't think. So now we're just looking for... Actually, do I take that? I think it's better than the average draw there. Okay. So, just kind of looking for whatchamacallit. Sure. Why not? There is nothing I can do about that, so... we're so close. We just need a couple more tools. Actually, not. It's just really... Just Paradox Engine, honestly. That's about it. Oh. Okay. They did give it haste. Oh, I'm just dead. Alright, you got it. Opponents playing Skittles, and they had... exactly enough swamps. It needed exactly 6 or more. And then it just dies to infect. Alright, well, that just happened. Suppose that's a way to win a game. Yep. Tragic. Alright, I'm done with this deck. I'm done. I'm over it. Wait, what? 9 or more legendaries in a single game? When did I do that? I have no idea when I did that. I have no idea. War of Invention, yeah, that would work. Same with, Reality Heist. Jinkataxias was just a joke. Cannoneer felt like a complete joke, too. I guess should just probably been in here. Either way, I'm over it. I'm over it. Okay, so this commander, at least the way I had it built, was just kind of horrendously bad. I know like 50 times in chat, people want me to play like a creature version where you have like a bunch of 1s and 2s and just play creatures, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. You trample over somebody, or you just die to removal that doesn't even have to be that efficient. This died so many games. You invest half your deck in protecting it, then you just have even less things to copy. You have more creatures or more ways to deal 1 damage, then you just have less good cards to copy. Like, you have to actually make the bottom part worth it, in my opinion. Otherwise, you're just playing, I don't know, a 2-mana creature that has a lot of power and kills your opponent in 3 swings or something, and I'm not interested in doing that. If you know me, I don't like the anything that makes a game last less turns than 4. I'm the farthest thing from interested, so I'm not going to go down that route. But I guess it could work. Still dies to removal. I know everything dies removal, but this thing exceptionally so. It just does not like to play this kind of game, right? Even when you have the engines going, you also need this to be alive, and then you need something to actually copy. It came up a couple times where it was pretty nice, But for the most part, it really didn't. I could have played even less expensive things. I actually ended up taking some of them out just for more random artifacts that could be okay with this. But again, you just sort of you're just still kind of struggling in the same way, in my opinion. The opportunity to win with Paradox Engine one ring spam nonsense is not super consistent. Without like black tutors, it's sort of hard to do that consistently. But there's certain, like Reality Heist was a card I wasn't running. There's plenty of games where Reality Heist just isn't really all that exciting or good. I could drop 4 or 5 more cards and run even more mana rocks, and then just play more big, expensive Zatalpa-like goofy things. If I want to go down that route, maybe. The removal in Historic Brawl is extremely efficient. It's more efficient than it's like ever been, and it's just getting better. So it's harder and harder and harder to play this on turn 2. Even if you had like Chrome Mox, Mox Amber or something, and then protection spells for days, like Spell Pierce and all the white ones and whatnot. You could go down that route, but again, that's what are you taking out? You don't want to take out any artifacts, because you take out artifacts and this doesn't do anything. So, yeah, if like this doesn't work, then you're just sort of relying on some blue-white control sort of thing with card draw spam, one ring nonsense, and go that way. But yeah, then yeah, someone said in chat, just play Urza, and yeah, just play Urza, right? And then suddenly this is a very scary game-winning card if you ever draw it, as opposed to needing both Paradox Engine and the One Ring. If this is in your command zone, you only need this, and that's a little bit more reasonable. But yeah, for what this is trying to do, you should probably just play Urza. And if you want to go the beatdown plan, I don't know, maybe I'll try it. I just obviously not super excited about playing decks that have nothing that costs more than 3 in it, and then just a bunch of 1-2 minute creatures and trample over really quickly with a Medicant Core. I mean, you know, it's just not my kind of style. But if I want to see this be successful, that's the other thing to try. And again, I don't even know if that is that good. I think the one time I lost to this deck was with a Paradox Engine thing going crazy. It wasn't like 1, 2, 3 drop creature spam. You're extremely vulnerable to sweepers, extremely vulnerable to spot removal, even more so than this, because if this dies, it's a little bit difficult to get it in play again. And if it dies twice, well, I mean, hopefully all those random creatures you played get over the finish line. But I'm just not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it, but I suppose anything's possible. So let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with something hopefully far more successful. And yep, that's it. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Alright, well, I gotta go, chat, so thanks for watching. I started the stream a bit late, but life is life. It's been in the way past 10 days. I should be around more consistently. Oh, I forgot. I'll look at the card. I'll look at the stupid card. I closed the game out. I'll open it back up. I'll look at this card. But I gotta go. I should actually be around back to normal again, though. Should be back to normal. I'm not one to tweet my I'll be gone for 10 days kinds of things. Why did I do that? I could have just clicked this. A call pakal. I thought you were talking about Anim Pakal. A call pakal. 3 mana, 1/5. Being an artifact. Top. Alright, so that is most certainly card selection if you play artifacts. You know what? Between this and Emery, I think I would play Emery first in this exact spot. Like in the deck. In that slot. Yeah, in that slot, I would probably put Emery first, and I was not playing Emery first. But yeah, this is good. This is good. I do like it. I've never seen it in play before. I could have put it in my deck, but again, I would have put Emery in first. I just wanted to stray away from creatures. Maybe this is... No, it's still just not better than Rhystic Study either. But yeah, you can put this in the deck for sure. If I play this commander again, I would put this in there. Probably. Alright. We're out. We're out. Yeah, Emery is most surely just better. But, you could run both. Right? What I was doing wasn't successful, so it would make sense to try the 1-2-3 drop creature spam stuff. But again, you still need room for artifacts that are worth finding. Still need to find the artifacts to actually copy them. Like the S Champion. Is S Champion in the game? I mean, I don't think S Champion would be very good anyways, but it would be funny. Yeah, alright. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. I'm out.